Hey, Bug. Hey, Jam. Hey, Lucy Cat. First one. Hard. All of my life, praying. Hey, Drew. Darling, in my wildest dreams, never could but it's time I let you go. I'm gonna harden my heart. Hey, Shep, I watched a lot, but I haven't been talking, so I thought I'd say, hey, hello. You can see a familiar face. Thanks, hello there. Thanks for subscribing. I've just been trying to survive my life, but a friendly face is always good, too. Hope you're doing all right. Be right back. Okay. What's up, Loco? So I've been demystifying pop songs all day. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. You guys ever hear a quarter flash? That's great. I know I used to talk a lot more, but I found myself having to watch you while working. So, no, dude, I get it. 1024. Whatever works for you works for me. Gonna harden my heart. Gonna swallow my tears. Gonna turn and leave you here. Seven Nation Army. Shep, should I get Taco Bell or eat a vegetarian chicken? I don't know, man. Both sound good to me. I remember Quarter Flash. Yeah, they're from Seattle. I just learned Harden My Heart. Hey, Jen Johnson. Beautiful pictures today. Oh, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, any chance you can play Boys Don't Cry? Of course I can. The Cure, my favorite band. What's up, Brazil? What's up, Bruno? Thanks, Santi. I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind. But I know that this time I've said too much, been too unkind. So I tried to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I tried to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. What's up, Blonde? I would tell you that I loved you if I thought that you would stay. But I know that it's no use and you've already gone away. So I tried to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I tried to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you. But I know that it's too late, now there's nothing I can do. Misjudged your limits, pushed you too far, took you for granted, said that you needed me more. Now I would do most anything to get you back by my side. But I just keep on laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes. 'Cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Thanks, Santi. Hi. Hey, thanks, Luca. Shep Gold loves beer. Loved beer. It's like the Smiths from... Hey, Shep, I picked up the red badge of courage today. Oh, wow. Hopefully at your library, right? Actually, that one's worth rereading. Have you never read it? It was assigned to me in high school, in junior high, Jack. I think I read Cliff Notes. I never actually read it in school. So as an adult, I thought it'd be fun. Turns out I actually like the book. It's so funny. Also, by the way, that philosopher I'm reading, I am reading him. Not just Susan Sontag's introduction. I do like him. There's so much food for thought. He's making me really think a lot. I love it, man. I'm not saying I agree with him about everything, but there's a lot of, it's like I said. Hey, what's up, Circuit Bard? Oh, from Portland, that's right. I thought they were from Seattle. It's just, what's up, duds? I'm reading the I can't pronounce his name. He's Hungarian. I can't pronounce his name. Emcioren. Emil Soren. The Temptation to Exist. Oh yeah, Jack, it's good stuff. So, can you play some Kendrick Lamar? Absolutely, Santi. Play Black Dog. Black Dog. There you go. Weird. Carlos, you okay? You all right, Carlos? It's a weird request. What's your signature beanie? To my left. May I please hear you play Hard Mark? Yeah, I'm working on it, Drew. John Entwistle, yeah, man, one of the best bassists in rock and roll for The Who. No one quite like him. Rest in peace. Making that one of the best rhythm sections in all of classic rock. Crying on the corner, waiting in the rain. I swear I'll crying on the corner, waiting in the rain. I swear I'll never ever wait again. You gave me your word. Words for you are lies. Darling, in my wildest dreams, I never would have known. But it's time to let you know. I'm gonna harden my heart. I'm gonna swallow my tears. I'm gonna turn and leave you here. Chris Squire, another brilliant one. Who'd he play with? Yes, no. Chicago, I think. So my recommendation to, yeah. Where's their signature? Yep. Hey, Sly Dog. Hey, Rick James. You got it, Drew. Hi there, can you play any King Crimson songs? Yeah, just not well. Almost to the point where you won't recognize it, but I love them. What's your favorite album by them? Discipline. What's yours? I like Court of the King Crimson. That's a good choice. What are you, 13, 14? Yeah, man. Your dad get you into King Crimson? Yeah, man. Yeah, they're really good. You're on a good path. You might want to check out a band called Porcupine Tree as well. They're lesser known. Gentle Giant as well, yeah. Porcupine Tree, Gentle Giant, King Crimson, lesser known band, Pink Floyd. What's up, Starman? Can you play your song Who Me? Yeah, I've only been on 11 minutes. I'm gonna wait a bit on that. Just to get a bit of a crowd in here first. I'm not even on TikTok yet. Fear of a Blank Planet is a GOAT album. True story. Pink Floyd is super underground. I don't think many know. Yeah, they don't. Most people think Pink Floyd is a person. That's awesome, Jen. Shep, how about Weird War? You remember them? No, never heard of them. Where do you live? Where are you right now? I don't want to answer. I questions okay, but you think so. Yeah, I'm here doing my best. Good evening. Hey, huge ever growing. So there's no Mr. Pink. Ah, by the way, which one's pink? I am back again, and you're welcome. 69 viewers for the moment. It's hard to keep them, I noticed. Please play some Johnny Rebel. Okay. When I'm dreaming of you on my BMX, I'm the rebel on the street. And I told your mom I wanna meet Johnny Rebel. Got sparks on the tires. Got sparks on the tires. Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. Johnny Rebel. Can you say my name? Let me see. Yeah, I can. No, I totally can. It's a valid question. Can you say my name, please? Yes, I can. Oh, wait, your name is Please? Hello, Please. Can you say my name? It's Please. Hello, Please. How are you? Hope you're having a good night, Please. You know, well, I like Quarter Flash. So do I. You look like my ex-girlfriend. You look like something I got on my shoe earlier, like a tiny icon with a bit of poop on it. Is that real? Can you play some Johnny Be Good? Of course I can. Can you please play Something in the Orange? Sure. Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan is a beautiful song. I'd rather play an original so we don't have to sing along. Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan is a beautiful song, but I'd rather play you an original so you can't sing along. Hey-oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. A tiny icon with poop on it. Yeah, that's what his profile picture looked like. I didn't know you had long hair. Yeah, I won't. It'll be gone someday. Can you play Plastic Jesus from the movie Cool and Luke? Yeah, that's a great movie. Well, it's not a great movie, but it's a good movie. We're also known as the Scene Screamers. Nah, I'd never heard of them, man. Sounds good. I like that name. Might have heard of Scene Screamers. Can you play, please? Can you please kiss? I already did. Already did. Can you please play some? Already did. Hey, Linda. Audio Slave? I am, yeah. Could you potentially play Pennyroyal Tea? Yeah, I'll do that now. I do a terrible job, and I don't scream. Here we go. I'm on my time with everyone. I have very bad posture. Sit and dream, pay royalty. Oh, just live the life that's inside of me. Sit and dream, penny royalty. It's anemic royalty. Give me a Leonard Cohen afterworld, so I can sigh eternally. I'm so tired I can't sleep. I'm a liar and a thief. Sit and Yeah, I'll play Kara's song. Play some Kiss. I already did. You sing anything in Spanish? Si. You listen to my tunes yet? No, I'm not going to. I thought we talked about that. Aren't you L'Oreal? Didn't we have like a long conversation about how I can't listen to your music? Oh well, guess you weren't listening. Hey, what's up, Slippin' Jim? Thanks, Aaron. Hey, Haley. Let's see. Feliz Navidad. Looks like our splatter all over your walls. Nice hair. Wow, that's all you got in my topical stuff here. That's great. Yeah, I've got hair and I have stuff on my walls. True story, man. Welcome to the page. Have you played Orlando? I haven't done anything. I've only been on like 15 minutes. I'm still just trying to figure out what's going on. Did I play anything? I played cover songs so far. Still not enough to keep the people who ask for them here, though. Can you play Gravity? Yeah, I'm only 15 minutes in. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'll say it again, Orlando, if your number's one hit. Thanks. Oh, my number one hit. Thanks. Palm Bay. Yeah, I'm gonna play Buzz. I know, right? Like a bee buzzing around your head, you got something that'll descend and learn. Sting you in the mouth or the eye or the nose. Something's coming in, it says it knows more than you. Like a burning distant fear that won't give up. Like a breathing restless voice makes you stand up. Says I'm going to harm you. Before everyone this is country music. You're on the wrong page if you don't recognize country music. You ever hear of Merle Haggard? Come on, man. Before everyone gives in, they all say, oh, I'm made of grit. I was always meant to stay. Before everyone gives in, they beg for themselves to listen. This is new country, dude. This is Jason Aldean. You're on the wrong page. You don't even listen to country music. You're just... Jen, no. I got this. I had it. He's gone. Or his message is gone. Doesn't matter. Oh, well. B. I had $1 million. Would you shave your head? I'd shave it for $10, dude. I just don't want to right now. Which means I wouldn't shave it for any amount of money. Even $10 million. Only a 10-second timeout. It doesn't matter. I only made it. It doesn't matter. He's gone. Before everyone gives in, they beg for themselves. Ooh. Well, I botched some things, mistakes and errors. Positives are good, but they come and go. I wanna know, I wanna fly, wanna die on my own terms. Give, I wanna live, but you never know burns your bridges. So they're burning down your bridges. They're lying on the ground. I just wanted to see if this guy, can you do a humming song deep? Yeah. Scorpion said, all right. I don't know right now, 646. Yeah, Jack. I'm not left-handed. It's YouTube won't let me write the screen. I know the motels, only the lonely. Or Suddenly Last Summer. Martha, I can't remember her name. I was trying to see if I started just doing everybody's covers, if that would help me with my numbers on YouTube. But I did the covers and it just seemed like it doesn't matter, so I'm not super enthused now. People are just barking orders. Play country! Do country! Do this, bro! Hey, bro, do this! Yeah. Yeah. Well, you left. Yep, got it. He's wearing. Ah, Martha Davis, that's right. Yeah, I've learned that too, Awesome Billy, or I'm learning it slowly. Hey, Brandon, what's your favorite guitar warm-up? I guess this. Margaret has a boyfriend, 7:50. It's probably in an hour, probably about in an hour, maybe a little more. I will play another original, though. Back with the brown pants. Yeah, I have 3 pairs of pants that I enjoy wearing. 2 of them are brown, 1 isn't. So, do you know any songs by Neil? Yeah, I do. You know any Wings? Yes, I do. Can you play Peppermint Tea? Yes, I can. Hey, what's up, James? Hey, Jack. I'm good, James. I'm settling down. I'm still not quite healthy, but I'm really close. Yeah, I'll do that right now, Alex. Favorite playwright? Tom Stoppard. This is my song called The Right Person. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Nothing. I don't know anything well enough to make any changes because that would have alternate effects. I would leave everything as it is. Clutch is good. Am I the wrong person for this task? No, you're the right person for this task. Am I too high energy? I don't want you to be afraid of me. Am I the right person for this task? No, you're the right person for this task. Am I too high energy? I don't want you to be afraid of me. I can come off as off-putting or thank you, no, please, just shut the door. I can come off as very confident, sorely insecure, like a breath mint. We love your enthusiasm, momentum. We love your enthusiasm, momentum. We love your enthusiasm, momentum. Am I the wrong person for this task? No, you're the right person for this task. Am I too high energy? I don't want you to be afraid of me. I can come off as impatient or rough a rough shot. Can't take any more. I can come off as super serious to my own device. Be delirious. We love your enthusiasm, momentum. We love your enthusiasm, momentum. We love your enthusiasm, momentum. Am I the wrong person for this task? No, you're the right person for this task. Am I too high? Thanks, Logan. What'd you do today? A lot. Damn, it was good. Thanks, Israel. Did you shampoo your hair? Maybe. I'd make speakers on. Hey, Shep, I cheated, which was the biggest mistake of my life, and it still haunts me. I still yearn. And you still yearn. Oh, I meant you still learn as well. Yeah, so that's all there is to it. Just keep learning. Mr. Brightside's at 45,000 likes. Your hair is majestic. You mean this dead stuff on top of my head, you're going to call that majestic? Okay. Do you use... Nope. What would be your dream venue? I don't think like that. I just want to write good music. Consistently. Just moved to Portland. I'm closer to you. Okay. Get a haircut. I did. I love it when people say that. Like, what's the follow through? Any budget acoustic? No, I don't know anything about equipment. Subdivisions are a part of society. Who's Phoebe Bridgers? No one you need to know. What would be your dream? Yep. Subdivisions. Yep, got it. All right. You know what's funny? Why are you so nonchalant? I was watching some TikTok videos, you know, where they have the horrible creatures and stuff, and they're conjuring up the most dastardly things you can imagine from other worlds. And I was like, that has nothing on long-term illness. Like, there's no one scary thing in any horror film that's ever been made that is the equivalent to having a chronic disease. It doesn't even come close. So that's kind of interesting, you know. Anyway, seen Daredevil? I saw the movie and it was terrible, and no, I haven't. Favorite Tame Impala song? I'd rather listen to Death. The Police are the Clash is the Police. How are you? Surviving. That's why movies like Split are garbage. I don't know why you're saying that, but I agree with you. How are you? Yep. Favorite horror film? Evil Dead 2. How do you handle a divorce? How do you handle a divorce and she moved on so quick? Well, look, it's over. And she moved on so quick, which means she was out of the relationship a long time ago. You're reeling, so it's time to get your head on straight by writing about everything that happened and make that your big deal. Look, this is what I'm doing from now on. Are you in dire straits? Are things absolutely devastating? Let me not sell you something. Let me just tell you the way to fix it. Write about it in detail. That's your job immediately if you want to start healing immediately. Sit down, paper, pen, pencil, whatever, computer. Sit down. Write out the questions that are most devastating to you and answer them honestly. Do that over and over again for hours or a day or whatever, and now do that for the rest of your life. You will have a better life, guaranteed. Every single day will get better. You'll know what's going on. You won't wonder. It's just the way it is. Are you a school teacher? No. Good thing, too. Apparently there aren't going to be schools anymore. Do you like Rush? Yeah, I love Rush. Do you consider yourself happy? And no. Hey, Shep. I love my best friend and only platonically, but get insanely jealous when he is with his girlfriend. Okay. That'll go away. No more schools? I shouldn't have brought that up. Listen to country. Already do. This is why I watch these streams. Useful. Hey, closer to the heart? Sure. Uh-oh, Jack. I saw that. Hey, we are the same. If that's how you feel. Hey, Shone Doggy. 4 years. Blood Orange, I don't know. Hey, Shep, big fan. Have you heard of the band? Yeah, Guster's fine. Not for me. Fan of... Yeah, I don't know. If it comes to mind, speak it. Within reason. Have you listened to Absolute Everywhere? No. What makes it easier getting over an ex? Nothing. That's what it is, how I feel. All right. Hey, Shep, stop feeling upset. It eats me up. Is that a joke? We are one and the same. Yeah. Soon we won't be. Hey, Shep, how to stop being obsessive? I've answered both of you both twice, so I'll be removing you both soon. What do you want when you feel like you have no one to talk to? Right. You always have you to talk to. What's the best soda? Yeah. What would you recommend to help with drug? I don't know. What do you do when you got it? All right. Duster and Beach House are similar in the sense that they're weak forms. Jack, yeah, I've never said that out loud, but I agree. Why Gibson over Martin? It's got the sound I'm looking for. Is it really that easy? I didn't say anything was easy. How are you today? Is it really that easy? Oh, Richie, I need you. We've already talked about this, dude. I'm not even going to talk to you anymore. You know why I'm keeping you here. If you can't figure it out, then you deserve to be here like tenfold. So why Gibson over Martin? Yeah, because I like the sound. Who are people you think are funny? Robin Williams? I like your hair. Have you always said? No. Shep, I just asked this girl for a number, but I don't know how to start a convo. You'll do it the best you can. Like music? Maybe. Ain't nothing but chicken wing dangling on a string. What's your daily routine? Right. Robin stole jokes. That's how you feel. What's up, Port? Daniel Johnston was cool. Yeah, I agree. Hey, person who tried to make fun of Robin Williams saying he stole jokes. What are you, like 10 years old? You do realize like 95% of what he did was improvised, right? Anyway, do better. If you're going to troll pages, be educated just a little bit. Because like you can't insult something if you have no idea what you're talking about. Shep, I'm really lonely, but I know that I shouldn't go into a relationship just because I'm lonely. That's true. So do something else that you love that isn't relationship oriented. How to elevate perception. Read more books. Port knows how to make an entrance every time. How to elevate. Yeah. What is the first song that you remember? I don't. Robin was great. Yep. Where'd you get that pit card? From the store. Who's your top 3 artists? Cat Stevens ×3. Good night. Good night, Aaron. E is your go-to chord. If you say so. Beatles are actually not good. If that's how you feel. Favorite Sublime song. What I Got. How do you move on from the used to? You just keep going. Really miss Robin Williams. I've been watching a lot of his old... Yeah, he was amazing. Agreed. Nanu. The Beatles, yeah. Shep, how do you feel about Rush? Love. First song that comes to mind. I like how... Thanks. What are your favorite chord? Don't have one. I mean, you got it. Favorite Sublime? Yep, got it. How do I talk to more people? Talk to more people. You like the duo a little? I don't know. Those are my favorite artists, ×3. I'd always be on the bright side. I don't know what that means. You like Limelight? I love Rush, man. They're amazing. Oh, my tune. I want to say I like yours. Thanks. Wish it was not hated on as much. I couldn't care less. Goodwill Hunting or Dead Poet Society? Oh, Dead Poets. That's directed by, wow, Peter Weir. Yeah, that crushes. Yeah, Peter Weir's top tier. And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to mold a new reality closer to the heart. The blacksmith and the artist reflected in their art. They forge their creativity closer to the heart. Philosophers and plowmen, each must know his part. So a new mentality, closer to the heart, closer to the heart. Yeah, I would call cinematography and art, yeah, for sure. Nah, I don't care, Hottie. Do you believe in free will? I don't know. I'd have to think more about it. It's pretty tough. What's one place you would like to visit? I don't care. What do you feel about Dashboard? I don't. How do I move on from getting cheated on from the only person that showed interest in me so far? You know who's not showing interest in you? You are. You don't even care about you, man. How do I deal with I got cheated on by the only person that ever showed interest in me. So you were dealing with like low-hanging fruit from the very beginning. This is the only person that ever showed interest in you. So you like had no standards here. None. Oh, they chose me. Good enough. Wow. And they cheated on you. So they don't even care about you. They don't know who you are. I'm not making fun, but I mean, if you think about it, this is the only person that ever showed interest in you, and this is the only one, this is the one you chose because it seemed like there was never going to be anybody else. So you invited, a probably not pleasant thing into your life, and that's what happened. So she cheated on you. Look, there are going to be more people. What I meant when I started this was you need to be interested in you. Like the things that you do and be proud of who you are. Just because your interests are valid and the things that you do are more than valid, give them the credit they deserve. Raise your tank of self-belief and respect, and more people will actually notice who you are. If you stay in the dark and you're like, no one will ever notice me, it won't work. I don't know who you are. I'm not saying that's who you are. I'm just saying probably avoid that as well. Things are going to be much, much better. Right now, you're just kind of like locked in a vision. But this is just a stepping stone. You're on your way now. Oh, right, Cosmic. Exactly. I just played it, Peter. Please stop spamming my page with your request. Love the positivity. I'm not trying to be positive. Will you please play your song numbers? Not at this moment. You into metal? I love metal music. My favorite metal band is Iron Maiden. The best metal band of all time is Death. Apologies for spamming. You're good. By the way, your hair looks great. Yeah, couldn't be happier. Does it ever go away? No, but it changes. Joe is an absolute clown. Yeah, no kidding, right? Hey, other DD. Shep, you have a very genuine... Yeah, I am genuine. That's the only thing everybody's gotten right about me. New painting? Not yet. Thank you, Led Zeppelin. Thank them for me, too. Automod disagrees. Hey, Shep, we're talking for a day. She randomly blocked me. What happened? I don't know. Who cares, man? You can't break down a person's motives. You were talking for a day. You thought it went well. Apparently, it went some way that you're not aware of. Do you really want to get into the details of why? Was it worth it? If it was, maybe find out. But she blocked you. Damn it. I don't know about that, man. Someone blocks you, I'm out. I say forget it. I take that as a definitive sign that I'm done. I don't even care if it's an accident. Then that accident was meant to be. I love defending, bam. That's like a door. Don't. I'm like, fine, I'm gone. Not even angry, just stoked. Boom, I've made a decision. I don't want you communicating with me. I'm like, perfect, done. That's what I recommend. I'd take that, be like, fine. There's no confusion. I was like, well, maybe she's blah, blah. No, she blocked. Good, I'm done. That's my 2 cents. I'm calming down. I would just be like, fine, take that idea and run with it. I did all the artwork in the room. If you want to see some of it and how it got made, check out my Instagram page. Shep Gold at Instagram. Devo's good. Are you looking forward to the new Superman? I don't look forward to anything, but I think it does look good. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to get my hopes up, but it does look good. I do hope it's good. I am going to watch it, but I'm not excited. But it does look good. And that's not easy to do in this day and age. This is the full room, sort of. I saw Iron Man and Rush. Are we not men? What? Favorite movie is La Dolce Vita. Alice in Chains over Pearl Jam. 954, it can be. Is the switch from acoustic to electric any different? It's different. Right on, Bug T. How long does it take to heal from a relationship? It depends on who you are. I don't know about Best, but he's top 3. I took 40 years to make a good Superman movie. Wait a minute, Jack. Come on. The one with Christopher Reeve was good. Listen to Pierce the Veil? I have. Favorite song from The Replacements? Bastards of Young. How do you keep going when you're down? You don't. Don't fight it. That's like if you're really tired, why would you try to stay awake? I mean, I get it, you want more time, but it's to your own detriment. If you're really down and you're not feeling motivated, try not to do anything if you can help it. Batman or Superman? How to figure out a career? I don't know what that is. Just live your life. Nothing matters. You don't have to do anything. If you want to do something, do it. Try not to hurt other people. And if you like something, do it a lot because you'll get better and better at it. And as life goes on, it'll give you like the one craft that you need. And I don't mean that's a double entendre. It's a craft that'll guide you through life, like you'll be able to ride it like a raft. And it's also a craft, something that you'll develop and you'll get super, super good at. I just gave you the meaning life and how to live a good one. And I'm pretty convinced no one's ever talked like that before. And take that and do what you want with it. Okay, I'm doing it. All right, thoughts on Faye? Yeah, that name's really familiar. Shep, I have homework. Okay. Oh, okay, Dee Dee, what is that? Oh, I understand now. I thought you were one of the kids. All right. Okay, got it. I was like, you got homework. That's great. Good luck. Hope you get an A. Absolutely agitation. I'll tell you what, agitation, if I ever have a decent amount of money, first thing I'll do is shave my head and go surf in Hawaii. Okay? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. If I get like a large windfall, as it were, somehow, I will shave my head and surf in Hawaii and then come back to this room so I can make it in time for another live stream. How'd you find your purpose? I wandered for 35 years and then found out that I love music more than anything. What's your favorite breakfast meal? Air. How do I move on? You are now. How's it feel? That's how you do it. Do you hate humans? Do you hate humans or humanity or the opposite? Neither. Sorry you didn't give me the choice I actually would have chosen. What car do you drive? The one I own? Well, it's on Tim Henson. He's very talented. There's this person I really care about. Don't want to see all the time, but they don't understand. And they won't. And that's just the way life goes sometimes. You just accept it and move on. Listen, overthinking that, you do what you gotta do. Not me, my brother has. How do you deal with regret? I don't regret anything. North Shore, I own that movie. You know the Urban Spaceman? No. Wonder where DJB is. Yeah, it's true, Brandon. Dang, that's a challenging to do all. Toadies are fine. You looked excited. Great to see. Gotta say, been here long enough to get to know you, and you guys are really cool. Uh-oh, Brandon says you guys are cool. If you haven't heard of Ronnie Stott, if you had, could you play decent Dire Straits? What? If you had to, I could, yes, if I had to. Hey, Brazil. Hey, 52. Ronnie Stolt, no. Hey, Happy Spring is right. My girlfriend split up with me last week and has been telling all out mutual lies. She broke up with you. The best thing you could do, especially if she's telling lies, is just start creating a new life immediately. Like almost if I were to see you, I would like to see a spider like spinning a completely different web than when we saw like before the little altercation with the other spider. Like immediately. Then whatever she's saying won't even be applicable because you'll have moved on into a different timeline. She could say whatever she wants. She'd be like, yeah, she's been talking. I've been proactive making stuff happen. I even forget her middle name. Anyway, moving on. She's saying what? Don't care. Sorry, man. How are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Invest your time in the people that matter now and the things that matter to you. Whatever you had with her, and especially with what she's doing right now, you don't even need to contemplate it. The best thing you could do is clear your head, work on projects that matter to you, because that does matter. Whether you're in this altercation or not, that's a benefit. So you can count on that. Ding, it lights up. Perfect. Throw yourself into that. People come around, they want to know about that. That's not so interesting to talk about. Why? That's your past and it doesn't matter anymore. What are you doing now? Let's focus on that. Boom, boom, boom. You getting by? I'm getting by throwing myself into projects that matter to me. I understand. Boom, boom, boom. How you doing? I'm not really good, but I'm making it. Right, I get it! Movie recommendations? Swimming to Cambodia. Hey! Thanks, Mike. I let myself go and made a lot of mistakes. How did I pull myself up? You're doing it right now just by writing that. These girls in here, I'm scared. Yeah, you be scared. My fake persona makes me liked. My real persona makes me disliked. How do I stay liked while real? You don't. You don't stay liked. You get disliked. You deal with that. You move through that. You come out the other side, and then you're liked for being who you are. But you created a world where you're being disingenuous and people like you, so you have to go through this whole thing where you abandon that world and move through everybody disliking you. Those aren't people you want in your life anyway, so once they dislike you, you'll be clearing your slate, and you'll be able to move into a future where people are actually genuine, which you will be at that point. You attract what you do, man. If you're lying to everybody, you're going to get people who appreciate you lying to them. If you're genuine, that's going to be more difficult because people like to be lied to. They like to hear what they want to hear. You're not going to be that guy. It's going to take a while to navigate that. But here's the thing. When you do that, all your movements feel rewarding and genuine. And it's generous. It's a good life, even if you're not around a lot of people, because all your interactions are genuine. You know exactly what I'm saying. I'm preaching to the choir. I can just feel it. I'm out. That's my 2 cents. Right on, Bug T. Breaking Bad, I don't care about television. It's a holiday in Cambodia. Oh yeah, that's a good song too. It's a good movie. Swimming to Cambodia is a really good movie. There's a movie buried within that movie called The Killing Fields. That's another really good movie. But yeah, Swimming to Cambodia is one dude, Spalding Gray, talking the whole time about his experience filming killing... I forget. I just said it. But anyway. The Killing Fields. Yeah, it's phenomenal. You'll either hate it or you'll like it. Bulls on Parade. Yeah, favorite punk band, Subhumans UK. Besides this stuff, do you have any interests? When you say this stuff, if you're talking about music, the answer is pretty much no. How do you move past mistakes you've made with people you're no longer in contact with? You recognize that it's just part of who you used to be and not who you are now, but it does shape who you are now, so it's all working out fine. You don't need to hold on to it. You need to worry about it. You are going to evolve you're going to be so far removed from that version of yourself at some point, it'll mean less than nothing. It'll just be a memory you'll be happy to have had. What songs? Yeah, it's a good question. Would you think of yourself as a good guitarist? No, not yet. I will be, though. I think there's a good chance I will be. Right now, I would call myself professionally competent. That's what I would say. I'm competent, but I'm close to being good. What's your favorite guitar riff of all time? Green Day's all right. I'm not against them. So, this is my song called Paramore's all right. I don't know what HU is. That's a very good question. What's your advice to get a good guitar? Start intervallic ear training. Freeman? Your robots took me out. Well, then don't look at them and leave the page. Sheb, what should I do when she says, it's not you, it's me, and tells me to move on? Move on. Punk, by definition, is inherently paradoxical. No, it isn't. Punk rock is. This stuff is in the same way. Can you help? No. Favorite music genre? Pop. Can you play Hendrix? Yeah. I hung out with Kyle Gass once and he made in any... really? Is that real? That's a positive outlook in one that... Did you ever have a job? What is it? Did you ask me about... Let me see who you are. He doesn't follow me. I'm not going to bother with the speech. Yeah. How does one break from routine? How does one do anything? Is punk rock a full-time job? Have you ever fallen in love? I don't think so. How do you move on if there's nobody new to move on to? You move on to you, man. I saw two of the best movies I ever saw, Scarecrow and Straight Time. Nice. The Straight Time is brutal. Favorite Pink Floyd riff? I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie High Fidelity? I read the book too. I think they're both. No comment. Yeah, the guy, the writer. How old are you? 53. How old are you? So I'm not. I didn't mean to be rude. I was just curious about the wallpaper. You weren't being rude. I was being honest, though. If you don't like it, you can leave. Don't forget to drink water. I know. You had the edits on this app? Little. Opinions on Crass? Amazing. Junior H is very good. Yeah, it's real. I worked at a punk rock club for years and got to, that's where Billy Joe Armstrong split beer in my face? What? What? If I swipe, there's a hot chick. Now I'm in trouble. What? Hi, Beth. How you doing? I do sleep in here. Do you think life is really fast? It depends on your perception. I failed to make well to get right. My opinion, crowds are just about the only real punk band I can think of. Okay. I think there are others, but I understand why you're saying that. Thanks, Bert. I'm all right. Tired. Okay. Tired's okay. How long you letting the hair grow? I don't know. Do you like Venom? Yeah. Just want to let you know. Thanks. Did you make paintings? Yeah. All right. It's my song called Wait. I'm all right. Ooh, this weight is falling on my head. Moving me around, reinventing sound. You're not who you think you are. You're different and invincible in mind. Tonight, I've imagined all the moonlight now. Tonight, a new fantasy redefine reality. Go! It's redefined in the actions that you use. Isn't this all about you? Isn't it just another ruse that we will get through? But now, tonight, I've imagined all the moonlight now. Tonight, moon, the stars, and everything. Why do I go through all these trials only to wind up a child, creating new fantasies to set me free in this cage I built? Tonight, I've imagined all the moonlight now. Tonight, a new fantasy redefine reality. Yeah, now. Tonight, moon, the stars, and everything. Can you sing Alex G? Yeah, that's at 50,000 likes. Shep, is the Meander ring thing something you come up with? Yeah. Hey, Shep, how are you? Hey, what's up, Alicia? Good evening, Johnny. Heard Sweet Treat? Frozen bananas. Thanks. 50,000 likes you song? Yeah. I'm not sure if my ex rebounded after a month or was trying to get in my head. Doesn't matter either way. Take it as the reality on the ground. Who cares if she's trying to get in your head? Right. Or he. they rebounded, whatever, they're with somebody else. They're not going to come back to you. And if they did, it'll never be what it was before. It's already totally different. That person is somewhat like the person you remember, but they're different. And if they are trying to get in your head, do you really want that in your life? Well, maybe I want them to want me back, but they won't ever want you the way you want to be wanted. How do I know? You guys aren't together anymore. There was something wrong. That's why you're not together. So they're not trying to get in your head. Look, if they've already rebounded and got someone with someone else, even if they are trying to get in your head, don't. Live your life. You're no longer with that person. Simplify. Don't make it more complicated than it is. You'll never know another person fully anyhow. But what you will know is that they're with somebody else. That's a fact. You're not. Great. Don't need to move on to someone else. I'd move on to something you like to do. Something that really, you throw yourself into. Something that you don't think about anything else while you do it. And then make that a staple part of your life. This is just a tiny incident. Anyway, yeah, I would just move on. I have a question. Yeah, that's great. Ask me on my Cameo. Fake plastic trees is $500. Shep Gold on PayPal. I don't feel like running around tonight. I didn't know you were going to. I heard you were tired. I'm okay. How you doing? What kind of advice do you think I don't. I'm switching schools and I'm really nervous. Be nervous. What happens if my exes become friends? They do. Can't complain. Right on. What's up, Kovo? I'll do nylon. Seen clips on? No. Do you know Pinback? Not personally. Do you know how to play Dust in the Wind? Yeah. Thoughts on the Killers? They're not as good as I thought they were going to be. I love my girlfriend. She's happy. Brain is weird. How are you doing? Without considering a personal preference, what is the best grunge band? Failure. Will I get used to suffering? No, it'll always change just slightly so you can't get used to it. How are you tonight? I'm all right. My ex just broke up with me and I don't know how to move on. You are right now. Time is immutable. Congratulations. You don't have to do anything. You literally don't have to move and everything will just keep happening and then you will have moved on. Moving on is the easiest thing in the world. We're all doing it right now. Oh, nylon, right. No, Panda. Slaughter Beach Dog's all right. Right on, Isaac. How do you ignore bad thoughts? Maybe you don't. Maybe you confront them. Sure, Beth. What are you drinking? Peppermint tea. Don't make fun of yourself. Everyone's already against you, IDK. Oh, man, sometimes I'm going to click with someone and it doesn't feel like it. Seen the Dylan? No, I won't. What brand? Gibson. What should I write an essay about? Whatever you think is important. What is your favorite song? Don't have one. Heard about Joe? No. How do the live headlamps have different colors? I don't know. You drink alcohol? Not anymore. So no Pinback, unreal. It's not unreal. I don't even like them anymore. They didn't age well for me. All their songs sound the same. Pennsylvania, duo. I've been listening to them for like 30 years. I don't listen to them anymore. It's not unreal. You like Days of the New? They're okay. They're not for me. Favorite rodent? Bugs Bunny. Shep, do you like Slayer? I do. What's the point of it all? It's all worthwhile. Best Pink Floyd album. There isn't a best, but I like Animals. What exactly do you feel with Honey? I love Honey. It just tears up my system. Zeppelin best band? No, Beatles. You into philosophy? Yeah. What's the story behind the backdrop? It's my brain on paper. I went on No Contact. She's breaking it after a day. Well, you'll have to figure out how you feel about that. Sing an original. I'm about to. This is called Nylon. I got some tying to do, ropes and whatnot, perhaps you could come too. Lest you feel like I'm stringing you along. getting its move on. And I have to go alone, but you're gone. And I'm strung out on coffee. And you're right on nylon. It's getting its move on. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, DR. I know Green Day. What do you think about Fish? They're okay. I prefer the Grateful Dead. Thanks, Rachel. I don't think I've ever been in love. My cheating ex just texted me. What do I do? Don't text her back and move on with your life. If she's your cheating ex, I know we're just talking casually here, but just as a rule, if someone cheated on you, and I know there are exceptions to every rule and all that stuff, I'm just talking blanket life rule. If someone cheats on you, if your ex who cheated on you is texting you, I would laugh a little. I don't block people, but I just wouldn't answer. And I'm not like that. I don't think it's rude. It's self-preservation and it's self-respect. Just, I would not contact that person probably ever again, even if you're on good terms. Now, if they contact you, whatever, man. Look, I would cut them out of my life so they wouldn't have any more. They could never have impact on me again. You know what I mean? I wouldn't give them the keys to anything that mattered to me because I don't trust them with it. They're not a person I would trust. So anyway, yeah, I would not answer the text, which sounds strange, but I just wouldn't. I would just let it go. I would actually erase their name. I wouldn't block them. I would just, anytime I just get rid of it. How many songs do you record daily? Not many. How do you, I practice guitar most of the time. How do you know it's love and not attachment? I don't know. How do I not beat myself after having my ego hurt badly? I don't know. I do know, actually, but I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again. What I'll recommend to you is watch some of my streams, some of my videos that have already been made. There's a 90% chance every single video has the same advice in common. That's what I recommend for you. Do you know Doug? No. I disagree. I've had 3 hours on the phone. I'd have a 3. Boulevard of Broken Dreams is a great song. If that's how you feel. My ex texted me. I said, this is... Oh, no. Oh, my God. That's great. That's the Room a project you tried to work on? I like it. It's not a project. What's the hardest question you've ever been asked? Am I going to die by my mother when she was dying? And I had to say yes. Hey, Shep, can you wreck some of us? Yeah. Grateful Dead. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think many people actually listen, Jimmy. Oh, that's good stuff, content. Could be a good idea, Ford. Depends on what you want to do, man. If you want to be a physicist, I'd say it's pretty darn important. Do you take requests? Band, song, same line. Love the hair, been growing. Right on. That is painful. That is brutal, man. What do the gloves represent in your song, Trust? When the gloves come off, it means you're getting serious. Why do you love music? Because I can't understand why it makes me want to live. It's okay, Beth. Omar St. John's. Yeah. Not that I want Shep to be sad, but I like his sad songs. Oh, yeah, heard. Do you know any Tyler Childers? Not accurately. I'd rather play an original. What are your favorite kinds of questions? I don't have any. My ex don't text me, but his new girlfriend does. What? I'm on a guitar. Right on. Any fingerstyle songs you written? Yeah, I'll do one now. I did one earlier. Who, me? I can do that soon. I love Johnny Cash. Do you like Johnny Cash? Please, Metallica. What are they, holding you hostage? Please, Metallica, don't hurt me. Never mind, vibe is totally off. All right, I wasn't paying attention to you in the first place. Love your content. Thanks. Do you own any? No. Do you have a song you've written that means, yeah, before it all ends? I've been writing my traumas down in my notes, absolutely don't know people. Perfect. Has anybody ever offered to buy? No. Is there anything that you live your life by? Yeah, shut up and put in the work, but make sure you like the work you're doing. Huge fan of any words of inspiration starting life after a year gap? No, just don't make fun of yourself about anything because you need as many people on your side as possible. What do you think is the most important skill is being able to work on? I don't know that there is one. I guess, yeah, developed Boot Hill. Great. Is it weird to be somewhat famous? I wouldn't know. Well, actually, I would, wouldn't I? No, nothing's different. Nothing's different at all. The only thing that's different is once in a while, someone will be like, hey man, I saw your videos on TikTok. All right, other than that, my job is about to end and I have to figure out what I want to do with my life again at 54. What do I do if the girl I love, I think about all night, might not love me back? I would focus on something else and recognize that you probably won't be in a relationship soon. If you're thinking that the person doesn't love you back, they probably don't. Or there's something in your relationship that's making you think that, or you don't love them. Something like that is going on. Or you're just full of self-doubt. Something sabotage-oriented or warranted is happening if you're asking me that question online. Unless you're just completely pulling it out of nowhere. And even then, it's probably got some hints of, sure you want to be in a relationship? How long have you been with this person? Do you really care about them? How much do you value your freedom? Have you ever had your freedom taken away from you? Is this the first time your freedom hasn't been readily available? What if she falls out with you? Then does that mean that you get your freedom back? Does it excite you? Or does it not make you feel good? I'm getting the vibe that you kind of might not want to be in a relationship. Uh-oh. I'm just kidding. I have no idea, but that's what I'm getting. All right, anyway, that's my 2 cents. Probably not what you wanted to hear. Hello. Do you have any, oh, wait, we're going to have to figure that one out. Hey, dude, just passing through. What's up? You let the dogs out. You did. Sublime's good. Italian songs? Why not? Why'd you clip that? Yeah. Like Neil Young? Yeah. You like George Jones? Yeah. 54 going on 18. Hey, Sophie, what's up? You on Hot Club? Like it. Stevie. Thanks, Gray. So, did I miss Everlong? No. Maybe I will. Do you like Dig for Fire? Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs by them. Why do you like X so much? What connects? I like how angry he gets. I like it when he screams and he freaks out. I like it when he speaks. Yeah, I just feel like he's an open nerve. Reminds me of Kurt Cobain. Favorite video game? Def Jam Fight for New York. Have you considered becoming a therapist? No, I'm 54. I'm going to be a musician. That's what I'm going to do until the day I drop dead, is be a musician. That's just the way it's going to be. Hair looking good. Great. What's a popular band? I don't care. You like the new Cardi? Yeah, I like every song so far. You're immortal. Oh, yeah. If Interscope approaches you to buy all the rights to everything you produce, what's the price? Nothing. I'll give it to them for free. Unless they, actually, why would I give it to them? Never mind. I wouldn't sell it. Done. I would keep the rights. What are you drinking? Peppermint tea. My ex's best friend is an amazing person and I like her. What do I do? You figure it out. You think it's good for young people not to care what others think? And if so, how do you do it? Yeah, I don't know what's good for young people. You know what's good for young people? Fresh water, exercise. Yep, getting nutrients. I know that's good. For real. I know reading is good for young people. Yep. As far as what you're talking about, I have no idea. I don't know, man. I hear a lot of knowledgeable people my age say things to young people, and it sounds like they know what they're talking about. So maybe I'd listen to them. But as far as I can tell, every generation that comes up is the generation that's absorbing all the realities of what's actually going on, not the realities we all want to know about. And they're the ones who are, most capable of acting on it. And so I really don't know what a young person should do, except fresh water, good food, exercise, get plenty of sleep, read books. Everything else, you'll have to figure it out. But if you do all those things, then you'll be fortified. Even if you want to take over the world, at least you'll be healthy enough to do it, Ted Nugent or Alvin Lee? Sure. I love fresh water and exercise and reading. All right. You also should have a dog. Can we get your top 3 albums? Nah, it's just my personal preference. How does it feel being older? Do you like the same? Do you feel like the same when you were 18? No, man. Are you kidding? No, there's a great quote by Muhammad Ali. Show me a person when he's, say, 22 and show him when he's 50. If he's the same person, that person has wasted his life. Now, I disagree with that completely, but that's just my own philosophy. But as far as 18 and 54, the difference is insane. The thing is, at 54, I've seen things happen. Now, hold on. What I mean is, I've seen them play out. That's the difference. If there's one major advantage that older people have, and we live long enough, we see ideas play out. We see people and what they say, and whether they stick with what they said or not. A lot of people you believed in, you thought they were one way. Time reveals who they really are over time. You travel through the 4th dimension. That's the difference. So at 18, I had no idea. Everything was conjecture. Everything was stuff I read in books, other people's ideas, other people's experiences. Mine were very limited. At 54, all right, I survived this long. 99% of what everybody told me was not true. But now I know. That's the difference. Before, it was conjecture. Now, no. I know. That's the difference. Genuine confidence from genuine experience. I don't know what it means, but there it is. Hey, everybody on TikTok, if you want to ask me a question, ask me on Twitch. It's Shep Gold on Twitch. I got 9 people over there. I have 200 on TikTok, and I can't keep up with your questions. Or I don't want to. If you make it over to Twitch, you prove to me that I should answer your question. Either that or join me on Cameo. Then I definitely will answer your question. It's been a tough day. I'm sorry to hear that, Green Tea. Play I Need You by Skinnerd. Okay, if somebody asked me to, you gave me a demand. That's the way to do it. Can relate. What if he flames on acoustic? Fire and Flames? I've done that, actually. It's from Genuine. Yeah. I've not been going to school because I'm unwell, but it's nice to be here. Damn, Beth. You're 19 years old. You're still 19, by the way. You're still a teenager. Quiet Riot, that's where Randy Rhoads was formed, so awesome. Right on, Allison. I hope it was okay. Can you please play I Need You by Skinnerd? Yeah. I still remember you, though. That was only a second ago. Thoughts on Quiet Riot? Yep, got it. You like Lucky? Very much. I'm still 19. I'm still a teenager. That's what I said. Now you're repeating after me. You sure you okay? Evil Beth is here, Jack. We've got soft tacos here. I'm laughing. Good. You're just what I need. Okay. Hey, how's your week? It's been terrible, but it's getting better right now. I've been physically very ill. Wait, Randy Rhoads was in Quiet Riot? That's how he got started. They never got signed while he was in the band. Ozzy Osbourne picked up Randy Rhoads from the band Quiet Riot. And then after that, Rudy, I can't remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about. He wound up being a bassist for Black Sabbath in the future anyway. He wound up taking his place or something. Someone else took over. Anyway, yeah, Randy Rhoads was in Quiet Riot. Come on, man. Feel the noise. I've read your old message. I miss her so much. Yeah. Yep. Why is the room so pink? Because I wanted to. How long did it take you to grow hair? Pandemic. I'm trying to be okay. It's not working very well. Stop trying. What's the difference between a good song and a bad song? If you like it. Think substance can help you move on from a relationship? Can substances help you move on from a relationship? No. Okay, maybe they can. No, they can't. What they can do is blot out weeks of your life so time will pass. But it's so detrimental. It's such a dark place to go You can do that. But no, it won't get you any better. Also, pharmaceutical drugs. I knew a guy who did that to forget his ex, and he did. But here's the thing. Like, I think 5 or 10 years went by. He was on these drugs the whole time. Then he lost his prescription. You want to know something? That like, he never processed the situation. So it's just waiting to destroy him. The drugs only put it at bay. If you don't process it, that doesn't go anywhere. Anyway, that's interesting to know. No, drugs don't help. You have to go through the fire. Look, if there's something you need to do in this life and you're nervous or whatever, like when it comes to like just mental anguish, push through it. Get to that other side. The sooner you engage, the sooner you disengage, feeling good, better than before. But you got to go in. You got to do it. Just do it, man. You remember when you were a little kid? You didn't want to go in the pool. It's cold. You acclimate. You even acclimate to your suffering. So you'll be in the water, like, okay. Is this water a little too warm? And you get out of the pool, things will be better. But you got to get in first. Rudy Sarzo, correct. Thank you, Frank. I just found out my girlfriend who broke up with me 2 days ago was talking to a guy she told me not to worry about. My birthday is tomorrow. We just broke up. She unblocked me on Facebook, and I just want to text her so bad. That person is no longer in your life. She's talking to a guy she told you not to worry about. She's only going to cause you pain. I would leave her behind. I would stop thinking about her and not want to text her, because if you do, she'll cause you more pain. Still of the Night by Whitesnake. I'm with Swamp Izzo. Turn my music up. Sounds good. How do I work up the courage to start something with my crush? He asked me on Twitch. Sorry for the repeat question, but I think it's a good one. Do you feel like you're still changing and growing as a person? If not, what did you think you're fully developed? That's an interesting question. I think you're serious. You should know. You never stop learning. You know nothing right up until the minute you don't exist anymore. I don't care if you live to 150. That's it. The process of knowing and growing is constant. It never ends. You don't even come close. You don't even come close, man. But that's not the point. You just keep going till you can't. Should you always be aware of you? No, you should do whatever the best you can. Thanks, Trevor. Could you please play a song for me? No, but I will play a song for everybody. This song is called Who Me. What's the meaning of life? It's 42. I have the desire to know everything in the world, but I can't. Maybe you already do, and you don't know it. Maybe you've already reached that. Maybe you're an entity that knows everything that's going on in the universe simultaneously, but you can't handle it. So in human form, you don't allow yourself to deal with that. But when you sleep, you access it, you tinker, and you make sure everything's working properly. Maybe that's the reason you're like, well, I wish I could do that. Maybe you already are. Maybe you should be focused on something else because you already took care of it. You already know everything that's going on in the universe. I mean, after all, there's got to be a reason you're evil Beth. There's got to be non-evil Beth, right? That's probably non-evil Beth. Why do I find more comfort in the pain I feel when I think of her than when I feel empty? Because the emptiness doesn't have any kind of connection to her. But the pain does. The pain is real. The pain feels. The emptiness is isolatory. And it's completely gone of, like she's void. It's a void. That's what are you talking about, right? I don't feel anything. Yeah. So she's not involved in that scenario. Pain, direct connection. And will be for a while. Yeah. So that's how. Pain is now your direct main line to her, and you don't want to let go yet. So that's all you got. It's your only recourse. You're not ready to think of her positively yet. And the only other thing is numbness. So, yeah, I miss her so much. Yeah, you're a person. Okay, Beth. Well, then never mind. I take everything back and continue wishing. This is my song called Who Me. Why do you think we dream? What? Why do you think we dream? That's a great question. Okay, I have an answer, but it's not good, but it's the answer I have. I think we dream for our subconscious to communicate with us about everything that it's been processing during the day that we can't consciously pick up on. And I even think when we dream, we don't get it all, but I also think we interpret things differently when we dream. And we do live through that, but we don't remember it as accurately as what we remember in this reality. That's my best guess right here. This is my song called Who Me. Herb Alpert. I deserve to talk that talk. Ooh, me. And I deserve to walk that walk. Ooh, me. Right on, 42. That's kind of what I was saying. That's good, though. Yeah. Now I deserve to punch that clock. Ooh-wee. And I deserve to have loved and lost. I deserve, now I'm prepared to pay the cost, and I'm prepared to do what I must. I deserve to be here, and I deserve to be here. How do I get over people constantly abandoning me? Abandon them first. Abandon them first in your mind. If people are, you know what I mean. Why do we experience emotion? Oh, ask me on Twitch, guys. If you're on TikTok and you want to ask me a question, ask me on Twitch. Delusion is terrible. Do you think delusion is always a bad thing? No. And more, do you think it counts as delusion if you're aware you're being delusional? Yeah, because if you follow through with the delusion consciously, it's still a delusion because you don't know what the reality is, you're guessing. What's Twitch? You don't have to go there if you don't know what it is, but if you do, it's where you can ask me questions. Do you know Triumph? Not well enough, no. But I could play it. Dreaming is teleportation. All right, well, I mean, you stated that. I would argue that that's a good point. It's possible. How to stop caring? You don't. Thanks, Trevor. I don't know what the vegetable was, but it was the size of a small... Wow. Do you know? No. You familiar with the Divine Comedy? No. Just added, thanks. Hey, Star. What's that song called? Who Me? I'm going to play another song now. Saw you in Tesco. I don't know what that means. Thanks, Gray. Hey, man, just want to say you've been doing this when you're coming in. Thanks, Drake. How do you stop overthinking if it causes gut-wrenching pain? Just recognize that that everything's affecting you because you're letting it, except for like physical problems. Everything else that's going on, you're allowing it to bother you. So, yeah, if you're overthinking everything, you're just trying to make sense of stuff, and you can't. There's no way to make sense of anything. Let go of all of that. Just try. Well, how would you do that? I'll give you an example is if you pinch your finger like that, if you focus on it, while you do that for the 3 seconds or 2 seconds, that's what I'm talking about. In that 1 or 2 seconds that you have, or if you can maintain it and keep pinching, that little bit of pain will keep refocusing your ideas. This is all that matters. This is all that's going on. What's the meaning of life? This. That's it. Until I stop. And then the meaning of life becomes something else. Because it's whatever you're doing at the time. So yeah, if you're overthinking, start doing that. And recognize that this is the only reality that's ever mattered. Everything else is just a joke. It's conjecture. This is a reality. You're just a little caterpillar. And then you won't be around anymore. No one's ever going to remember you. Stop being so mean to yourself. Is it possible to regain or build back trust? Yeah, but it might not be real. Why do we experience emotions that are so intense we act out without being able to think? No, you're not handling your emotions well. That's what's happening. What's your opinion on webbed feet? Is it bad that I want my girlfriend? Ask me on Twitch. Shep Gold on Twitch. Hey, I figured I'd ask here. Yeah. I've gone through a rough patch with my girlfriend. She said she needs some time. I tried giving it to her. More and more distant. Yeah, when you break up, you break up. There's no break. What do you think about Peter Steele? I love the band. Who Me just instantly ordered CD. Uh-oh. I'll send you a bunch of others. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever. Yeah. What do you think about the Death Grips? I like them a lot. October Rust is their best album. Can't remember their name. What do you think about Gigi Allen? He was entertaining. How to tell if I'm trying to ask me on Twitch. Sorry, ASF4. Do you think no contact can help a relationship? No. Thoughts Jeff Buckley music. It's not for me. Typo negative. Yes. Thank you. What's her name? Shep. Hey, Jack. Do you think we go back to where we are as kids? Or where we are kid going forward? I don't know what that means. Me and my girlfriend broke up. I found myself distracting myself and picking up hobbies like you said. But in the back of my mind, I want her to reach out. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. It makes sense. Just recognize that if she does reach out, she's bringing you back into a situation that's only going to cause you harm. You need it. All right. Yeah, man. Hey, man, we broke up. I've been distracting myself, but in the back of my mind, I want her to reach out. Is that bad? No, it's not bad at all. It makes total sense. Just remember, though, if she does reach out to you and you do go back and talk to her, nothing good is going to come of that. So whenever she reaches out to you, recognize that whatever that is, you're inviting harm into your life. Let's just say whatever it is you're doing, everything's fine, right? Everything's good. Let's say you're gardening. I don't know why. You're picking tomatoes, all right? In my scenario. Yay. Hey, that's a nice juicy tomato. Ding, ding, ding. What's this? Oh, my ex wants to talk. Now you got a fresh tomato, blue skies, perfect air, some fresh water over there, good people around you. Should I text her? That's going to be pain, and it's not going to work out no matter what I try to do because I'm not compatible with that person. What should I do? That's my 2 cents. No, I don't, Vim. I had no talent 42. Now I want to eat a big tomato. Can you do father and son? That's a disgusting sentiment. I'm going to ask you to leave my page right now. Shep, I just discovered Gary Newman. Yeah, he's awesome. All the drums he uses are great too. Closure doesn't exist. That's right, Elle. I had this girl, but her parents hated me. We were deep in love. You think we'd get back together later on in life? Sure. What's wrong with father and son? Nothing. It's the way you stated that sentence. I was making a joke. I don't normally play that song, though. Here in my car, I feel safest of all. Dude, that is a really good song. I have nothing important to say. Hello, Mike. What's wrong with father and... Yeah, nothing. I was making a joke. That made me laugh. Yeah, do you believe in the butterfly effect? I don't know. Shout out. Yeah. He's a big fan. Okay. You like Whiskey Myers? I don't remember. What's up? I have nothing. Yep, we got that. All right. All right, you made it home from Chicago. Got it. Thoughts on time travel? We're doing it right now. You married? Not that I know of. Also, what's that one song played? I haven't seen a firefly in so long. Grasshopper. That reminds me. Freddie, are you here? I don't think Freddie's here. Okay. Where were you in 82? I don't know. I was 11 years old. Married to your guitar. Probably Connecticut. Maybe, Beth. Where are you located in the U.S.? Oregon. Is it from you or someone else? It's me. It's my song. It's called Grasshopper. Thoughts on Star Wars TIE Fighters? They're awesome. I wonder what music aliens would listen to. I know exactly what they listen to. I wonder too. I wonder what they listen to. I don't know what aliens listen to. It's funny. What did you say? That's silly. Aliens. Is that the word you used? Aliens. I don't know alien music. You want me to play you an alien song? You guys want to hear an alien song? Okay, here we go. We're looking! Yeah! Beep! Beep! Yep, there it is. That's called Fruit Yeah. It's a real popular hit somewhere in a galaxy far, far away. So good if your ears are like calibrated properly. No, Sadie, otherwise I'd stop answering. In fact, I do. I don't answer all the questions. Nice guitar. Yeah, you're not wrong. It took me 8 years to save up for this. Now let's get into play Cantina. What's the name of your song with lyric? Maybe one more day. But maybe one more day. Settings we get growing on. Have you listened to I Seen You But No? No. Yeah, but you guys see this Chevy Monkey impression? No one's seen it. Okay, so I think our first conversion of intelligent life out there most likely be music. Maybe, that's a good point. See art on your wall made by you? Yeah, what decade of music do you prefer? I don't. Pursuing a career in music, but I'm starting to feel demoralized. I've already answered you. All right. So, you remind me of Weird Al. Yeah, you remind me of a tiny icon who just stepped in some poop. Let me clean that up for you. Or no, I meant I had poop on my page and I cleaned it up. I got rid of you. See ya. I miss him. I think he's moved on to another girl. Yeah, but what are you doing is the question. I already did wait. I interpret your song Raspberry in a different way. Okay. I was talking to a girl and we both liked each other, but we were not dating. Was it weird for her to make weirdly freaky jokes with other guys and then say it's just jokes when I would call her out on it? Or was I overreacting? Oh, that does, no. That's just a person being a person in a situation that a person goes through. That's what's happening there. As far as what you're doing and all that, I don't know. You don't know either. That person probably doesn't know. That's a human being just figuring out a situation and flailing and not knowing they're flailing. It's life. That's a life situation. There's nothing about that needs to make sense. And there's no sense that's going to be made out of it. The only thing you need to know is a situation is happening. You saw it. You were part of it. Nothing bad happened. Nothing good happened. Things happened. And then the night was over. You can overanalyze it if you want. You can think that maybe you were part of it. Doesn't matter. Tomorrow, nobody will remember or care about what happened tonight. Why am I telling you all this? I'm not even sure what you're looking for or what you said at this point. What I do know is that for a better quality of life for you, thinking about this, nothing. What book were you reading yesterday? Well, what chapter were you on? That is worth thinking about. This, it's a nothing. You got it. Sorry for the double text, can I? That's why closure doesn't. Yeah, there's no such thing as closure. You don't need it. How do I know that I'm truly content? You don't. What do you think about the Queen group? They were good. How do I stop overthinking? You figure it out. I'm trying to distract ask me on Twitch. Yeah. Please play Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet Home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. It's true, you don't need closure. Yeah. You just waste your time thinking you do. What's your life story? I'm born, and now I'm going to die. How do you start a band? You just do. Love the space. Thanks. You have a band you can't stand? Yeah. I don't talk about stuff like that. My girlfriend has a lot of family problems, and it stresses me out. What do I do? Accept her for who she are and what her life is like. That's it. Comfort her for her. Be a good friend. Be a good person. Be her person. Be a person to help her get it through. That's a great opportunity, man. There's someone you care about. They're having a hard time. A really hard time. What do? Well, you don't save them, if that's what you're asking. I feel like you're on the edge of, how do I do with this? Well, you don't save them. Doesn't sound like you want to. What do? You're there for them. That's it. You just make sure they're okay. Hey, what do you need? You all right? You want to talk? You need to drive? You need to go on a drive? If you have a bad family situation, you can't leave, drives are great. Okay, we're just going to go to drive. We're just going to go on a drive. Get out for 45 minutes. Go to a burger joint in another town. Get a cup of coffee. Just decompress. Maybe help her decompress. But I don't know where you're going with this. In any case, if your girlfriend is stressed out by her family and not by you, and you have a good relationship, make sure she's all right. Having a tough family relationship is absolutely stunningly beautiful. Did I say beautiful? I meant brutal. I did mean brutal. Like super brutal. So help her out. I want to go for a drive immediately. Me too, man. Ah! That's a great question, ASF4. Do you like Creedence Clearwater? Yeah. I sold my car. I didn't know you had a car. What do you drive? My car. Like fish? I prefer the Grateful Dead. Me and my girlfriend broke up 3 months ago. Ask me on Twitch. How old are you? Ask me on Twitch. What's up, Mag? Sid Vicious or Johnny? Johnny. Yeah, I had a Toyota. Oh, I had a Toyota. I had a Toyota Celica a long time ago. How do I find new people? Oh, I don't know. People are overrated. Find something you love to do every day, and then new people will come into your life. I don't know the answer, Bruno. Oh, okay, I don't even know what that is. Life is totally, but ironic, it's also beautiful. Yeah, I did too, not. No, I didn't. I totaled a Nissan Sentra. I asked you on Twitch, how did you get your hair so long? I didn't cut it. I asked you on Twitch, man. ASF, what are you talking about? How do I tell if I'm trying to conquer a goal for me or if I'm trying to prove someone else wrong? I said it was a good question. You're going to have to figure that out. What do you want? What do you want me to do? ASF forum. All right, fine, man. Listen, you want a fully fledged answer? My answer is this. Write about it. Write a short story about your situation. Whatever happens, that's your answer. There's your answer. How do you, Shep, do you like Radiohead? No. Why is it you're able to give? I'm not. You're very open-minded or what? I don't know, man. There's no reality in what you're asking me. Look up driver's seat. Thanks. Biggest pet peeve. I don't have any anymore. I don't care. How do I keep relationships after the death of my father? I feel as though it's so easy to lose friends. It is. It is easy to lose friends, and good. You don't want to keep people that it's easy to lose. Listen, anytime things go away that you're really surprised by, take a step back and take a look at that situation. You want it to be one way, but when it evolves into something else or devolves in your mind, you're immediately taken aback. My father is gone. Now I can't maintain relationships. I don't see how that's related, but that's not what I'm here to harp on. Listen, if people are falling away quickly, good. I know it sucks, but good, because you don't want them anyway. You want the people who won't fall away. Now, the situation with your father is far removed from that. I don't even know what your relationship was. I'm going to say it was really good. You live. Your father is never going to go away. It's like Star Wars, but for real. Like, you are going to literally carry him with you. He will be part of every decision and everything you ever do for the rest of your life. He'll always be with you. Fact. That said, people fall away. Fine. Focus on things that matter. Focus on things you love. Maybe things you love to do with your dad. Focus on that rather than things that don't work, don't matter. When you do that, better quality people will come into your life. So you don't have friends? I wasn't talking to you, but if you want to make that presumption, I want you to live with that answer, if that makes sense. So I'm not gonna, argue with you. How do you change and get rid of addiction? You talk to a professional. How can I get to respond to a question? Like that. But unfortunately, that probably gets you muted and blocked as well. Yeah. That was the wrong choice. Or actually, it was the right choice. Because now you're not here, and I'm glad you're not. So you win and I win. Should I keep being a therapist? If you want to. Shep, what's the hardest challenge you've been through? This. What's up? What's up? What the? Play the lick. What lick, yo? Play the lick, yo. There you go. Are you a serial? No. Shep, have you ever heard of Dan Reeder? Yeah. I discovered him. He's from Oklahoma. Yeah, I've heard of Dan Reeder. Lives in Berlin. My God, his songs are so refreshing and funny. Dude's like 90. I put that on my list. I'm going to check that guy out. Thoughts on Knock Loose? I think they're incredible. Fair enough, Shep. Take care of yourself. The trolls seem to get peeps testy. Yeah, trolls are fine. I've been in music for 30 years. On Dave Matthews Band. Right on. It's the hardest thing you've ever been through, and how'd you beat it? Ask me on Twitch. What made you start streaming? Nothing made me. I wanted to. Does the difficult questions harder? No. How do you feel about truck drivers? They make the world go round. Hello, Shep. My stepdad turned out to be seriously cheating my mom throughout the marriage. How to do it with anger, grief. Write about it. Have you heard Pennsylvania? No. Top 5 songs? C79. I don't know if I want to be a therapist. I want to do art. You sound like a troll. No. Well, you probably are a troll. I'm going to answer this last question, though. I don't know if I want to be a therapist. I want to do art. Write about it. You'll find your answer. What kind of music do you do? The music I write. Much love. Hey, what makes you happiest in life? Nothing. Are you religious? I don't talk about that. Is it true addicts live in groups? I don't know. What makes you happiest? Nothing. You need to listen to Palace. I already did. I'm not a fan. Favorite Jack White song? Man Behind the Blue Bar. Do you do song requests? Band song, same line. Just learning that I've changed and stop forcing how things used to be. Right on. Look at that guy from Seattle. Yeah, you look like that guy on the Tiny Icon thing. You don't like Palace? There are a lot of bands named Palace. I'm sure you're unaware of that. Because you seem to like that band, and we're not talking about the same band. Is it ever long at 8:45? It's at 8:30. How often are you in Tesco? I don't even know what that means. Skipped at 12 string. Congratulations. I'm going to go get some tea. Good night, Beth. Hope you feel better. Mitchell, I got tickets for that show like 5 months ago or 4 months ago. Is 42 the answer to life? It is. A little paranoid, my guy? No, I'm not paranoid, but you're turning into a real jerk. That's pretty great. So wait a minute. So you call yourself a therapist, and then you take a mental dig at me. Wow. I hope you're lying. I hope you aren't a therapist. Because that's low, man. That's really brutal. You got online and did that. Huh. Yeah, you should probably leave on your own accord. I don't know if I like the way you conduct yourself. Yeah, you should probably leave on your own. I'll get rid of you. That was really kind of cruel. Did you even know you were that black in your heart? I wonder. What did I miss? Nothing important. Thoughts on the Fontaines? They're all right. Hey, John. You like Adrienne? I think she's very talented. Why do most bands flop and only some become successful? I don't know, but I have a theory. Here's my theory. I think if any band gets together and practices 7 days a week, 3 or 4 hours a day, you heard me correctly. I think any band that does that will be successful. Because whatever they start out as, they won't even be that in like 3 weeks. They'll be something totally different. So it will transform you. The process of going through that will transform you. So why do people fail? I don't know. I don't know what people are looking for when they start music usually. It's something that's usually not super related to music. You know what I mean? It has music involved, but it's not like the music isn't at the core. It's usually something else. If it's not at the core, I don't think you're going to be okay. So people have to figure that out. Do you like the Swans? Yes, Swans are incredible. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. It's not the Swans, Swans. And they're playing right down the road. Get my tickets. They might have gone on sale today. I need to get those tickets. Sometimes I'm scared she stays with me because she has nowhere else to go. What do I do? I don't know. Write about it. Are we really just characters of a game? Probably not. When Maya's married? No. Thanks, Andy. Spearmint tea? Yeah. Hey, Boat! Are there still bands? I thought we were on a rent. No, there are still bands. They're going to make a big comeback. Just you watch. I'm not kidding. Should be like it? Yep, I got that. Boat, thanks for subscribing. People are born with talent and you can acquire it. I don't know, Sharp. They know something I don't know, I guess. What were you look for when it, I don't know. Bands already have come back. It's people aren't on the wave yet. Yeah, man, the music will generate the wave. I want to make indie music, but my problems and stories, but I can't think of lyrics and get writer's block. You'll figure it out. Because I have a fever, you really brought my day. Oh, sorry you have a fever. Do you think people are inherently born with talent? Yes, I already answered that. My music is R&B metal. I love that. How did you find out music was your purpose? It took me 35 years to figure that out. Why are houses so expensive? Because of people. Girl flirted with me last night, offered up her number, then didn't text me back. Thoughts? Yeah, you gave it a shot, didn't work out, I'd move on, I would never think about that person again. Thoughts on yellow mustard? I love it. You know any Dax Riggs? No. Simple Man. Thanks, Undone. Mama told me when I was young. I do, Hayes, yeah. Come sit beside me, my only son. And listen close now to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. And be a simple kind of man. Always something to love and understand. Maybe be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? But do you have anything to help with hand awkwardness or discomfort other than just practice? No. And you have to be very careful with hand awkwardness or discomfort because you could do some serious damage. You need to be very careful. When you say to write things down, should they be written with pencil and paper or could they be written digitally? It's a good question. Pen and paper, preferable. But on a computer or a phone, works. Here's the thing. I want to say this briefly, and I want it to be impactful. So please pay attention. When I say I want you to write to cure and help yourself, I want you to think of it as a tool, not as a sit-down situation where you're going to relax and work on a project. Can we get, okay? It's a big deal. I'm not saying create a space and make yourself okay and put a little candle there and write about your life. I'm saying if you walk into a room and your heart starts freaking out and you doubt your existence and nothing means anything and all the color from every memory you ever had evaporates and you can't breathe, grab a pencil and a paper or your phone and start being like, what is going on with me? Why do I feel this way? Your brain will go to the center of what's bothering you and pull it out so you can at least address what's happening. I'm not saying be a writer. I'm saying use writing as a tool to heal your mental anguish and deficiencies. You don't have to write well. You don't have to be legible. You just got to get it out of your brain so you can figure out what's going on. I didn't say it solves everything, Hayes. It gives you a start to understand what's actually going on. That's all I'm saying. Whenever you tell people to write, they're going to zone out. They're going to be like, I don't want to write. And they'll start thinking about something else. I'm not talking about writing. I'm talking about a tool to make sure you move through the world and you're okay. It's free. You can take it wherever you go. And if you can't write, you can ask the questions out loud. And it's just like a go-to way to make sure you're all right. And it's free, and it's not an app, and no one else can profit off of it, and it's just a person making sure they're all right. It's not the thoughts on paper that help. What it is when you write, you can't think of more than one thing at once, so it focuses your energy. When you write, it's a scientific fact that you can't think of more than one thing, so you focus, and then you bring it into this reality, and it organizes the chaos in your mind. That's right, Jack, because I keep telling people if they want to ask questions, they have to join me on Twitch. First time I ever tried that, but it's working. Get thin, chicken. People are being kind of mean today. I'm sorry, Dusty. Let me know who. I'd love to get rid of them. Oh, I see that. Should I stay or should I go? I don't know. Ask the Clash. You drinking coffee? No, I'm drinking peppermint tea. What if I write music to get through what I'm going through? Perfect. What brand engaged strings? I'll tell you I'm bored answering. People generally suck. I disagree, but I get that that's how you feel. Just wondering why no video on Twitch? I don't know what that means. Is there meaning in your paintings? Either way, they look cool. Thanks. The meaning is my brain on paper at that time. Thanks, Toby. Drawing might be able to help, but it doesn't give you the answer to what's going on in your brain, but it might. People can be nice sometimes. Yeah. Clash show, yeah. So, have you ever heard of Title Fight? I love them. Pennsylvania band. What's your favorite song? C79. We're all supernaturally connected. What should I do? Yep. Like audio only. Are you using like a radio? I'm not sure what you're asking, Hayes. How can I help you? Are you saying there's no video on Twitch? Is anybody else having that issue right now? I see video. There's no other issue. I think everybody else is okay as well. I'm Mandy. Hey. Play a little Title Fight song? Not accurately. I can see you. Yeah, sorry, man. You're the only one dealing with that. Thanks, New York. Stairway to Heaven? No. How do I grow my hair like that? Don't cut it. Thank you for helping me go through my breakup. You got it. How's it going? It's going good. 27 is a great song. How's it going? Yep. You might need to restart your Twitch. Oh, him. Yeah. Can you play the Bee Gees? Yeah, but I'm not going to play it. It's too slow. Did you know that only 1 in 3 people possess inner dialogue, which absolutely baffles me? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, I'm stunned. Yeah. Can you play Fade to Black? Yeah. How do I deal with being surrounded by... Ask me on my Twitch. Shep Gold on Twitch. Who's your favorite Greek god? I don't know. How long have you been growing? Xena. Yeah, it can be a little glitchy sometimes. Pandemic, Inc. No, I don't, Will. Do you have a... Yep. Shep, do all these people stress you out? No, not at all. Do you use shampoo or just conditioner? Sure. Can you give me some advice, please? I just broke up with my girlfriend. I feel like a piece of poop. Okay, well, in time you won't. Songs of Swing, one of my favorite songs of all time. Do you remember the first time it happened? You know, that's funny that you should ask that. I don't know what you're talking about. This is my song called Margaret Has a Boyfriend. Someone asked for that earlier. There's some ways to look forward to the future without feeling back about the past. Ask me on my Twitch. What if the thoughts bothering you that you're writing about are constant? Yeah, so what I'm saying is when you write about them, every time you write, you dig. Look. What if the thoughts that are bothering you, that you're writing about to get to the source of, are constant? Look, every time you write in the way that I said, like a tool, it's like digging, and you're digging for a root, okay? I don't know if you've ever dug up a garden, but if you've got a weed, and it's a powerful weed, and you dig, it's got deep roots. So when you go in, and you clip it, and you pull out the weed, and you're like, I'm good, you didn't get all the root. So you write again, because if you're still plagued, that's what you're saying. You know, what if they're constant? Well, they're constant because you didn't actually get the basis for their existence. So you keep writing and you'll know. And that's what's so crazy about this. You'll know. A sense of relief will hit your body. You'll go, oh my God, that's it. That's right. It's that real, man. So that's what happens. How do you record your songs? It depends on... the day, and it depends on the song. Do you feel you're going to go crazy someday? No. What if that happens because of too much drug use? Don't know what you're talking about. What's it talking about? Writing. Any Zappa stuff? Yeah. I want to hear your song. Okay, I'm going to play it now. What do you do if you feel like you don't have a purpose? Exist without a purpose and see what that's like. You might find out some stuff you always needed to know. Can't writing lead to festering? When do I know enough is enough? The answer to your question is no. What is a woman? A woman is, well, I'll tell you. A woman is what got you removed from my page. She just whispered in my ear and said, that person has ill intent for the people on your page. So I removed you. You're no longer here. I feel good about the whole situation. I thank you for speaking up and letting me know what kind of person you are. Can writing lead to... Yep, got it. Why am I so bad at writing? You're not. You're just saying you are. It doesn't mean it's true. I found the root, but it's not a root I want to cut out. It's less like weeds. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't find the root. That's what happened. You're making up a lot of words on top of that, though. I found the root, but it's not a root I want to cut out. Listen, if there's something in your life that is causing you to go insane and want to, and basically destroy you, but you don't want to cut it out, that's a whole different situation. That's all I'm saying. The Gibson looks... Thanks so much. Thanks for subscribing, Nugs. I'm drinking peppermint tea. What's the best thing you learned about life throughout your years? It's survivable. How are you today? Good. How would you deal with an addiction? I'd go to bed early. Do you perform like anywhere other than... No. How does one acquire ambition? Sometimes I'd feel listless. It's not about acquiring ambition. It's about being listless and recognizing that's how you should be until you're not. Are you satisfied with your life? And if you are, how do you know you were satisfied? Anyone can acquire satisfaction in their life. And yes, I am, completely. Because I found out what I want to do until I don't. What? I found out what I want to do until I don't. What does that mean? I have complete conviction that I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've dedicated my life to music and everything's working out perfectly. But If something else shows itself to be what I need to do at that time, I'll change my tune. Ha ha! Shep, do you ever go hiking? No, it's boring to me. You ever start with your life? Yep. What do you do if you feel like you messed up and you want to move on? Should you? Yeah, move on. And then think about how you messed up until you don't. Why do I only write good songs when I'm too tired to actually write them down? Because you bypass your conscious mind. I know an optimistic nihilist when I see one. Well, let me know if you do. What do you happen to do in your free time besides music? I don't play music in my free time. I play music in my free time and my non-free time. There's no such thing as free time in my life. So what else do I do? Chores. I love the little guitar play. Thanks. Everlong? Yeah. Why do you answer all these questions? Why not? We broke up and she's now showing. Ask me on Twitch. Like the wacky, don't know. How do I bypass? Ask me on Twitch. Are you secretly? No. Any advice on how to play and sing? Yes. Learn Happy Birthday. When your life gets you know you're a good person. I don't know about that. Okay, music. What vocal exercise? I don't. What do you happen to do? Yep. Okay, every night around this time I play Everlong in the key sharp. G sharp, rather. If you want to hear Everlong, let me know by putting a Y in the comment section. Do you know any Title Fight songs? Not well, not accurately. I do like the band, but I've never sat down and learned their music. I don't talk about that, Emilio. I have 12-year-olds watching on here. I'm answering you the last time now. When you're lost in the rain, common. Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks, Fent. Fent. Good night. Okay, fair time now. All right. How does it feel that you can be answered? I don't know that I can. The King Gizzard? Yeah. Played Martin? Once. Do you think life has a purpose? Or do we find a passion and that's it? I think we don't know what's going on. I have no idea. But with my tiny brain and my experience that I've had, I'd say that life doesn't have a purpose at all. And we're just existing and we're afraid of dying. And so we make all this stuff to, make dying palatable for ourselves. That's what our actions are. Guess we have fun. I haven't quantified any of it, but that's my short answer. I think we're just trying to avoid the idea of thinking about how we're mortal and we're going to die and we don't matter. And it's hard to accept. I don't know, Dev. I've never heard that before. I like Baby Keem. Hello, I've waited here for you ever long tonight. I throw myself into out of the red and out of her head she sang, come down and waste away with me, down with me, slow how you wanted it to be. I'm over my head and out of her head she sang. And I wonder when I sing along with you, if everything could ever feel this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. Only thing I'll ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when. I have 7 albums streaming wherever you stream music, Aiden. And she sang. Hey, Conga Mike. Breathe out so I could breathe you in, hold you now. Thanks. I know you've always been out of your head, and out of my head I sang. And I wonder when I sing along with you, if everything could ever feel this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. Only thing I'll ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when. And she sang. If anything could ever be this good again, the only thing I'll ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when. And she sang. I change my strings every 6 months, approximately. I have been playing guitar for 2 years now. I can play any song I want. At this point, I know some theory. Is taking lessons a good step? It's up to you, man. It's worth it if you think it's worth it. You know you. You're my favorite. Thanks, champion. Only 2 years. I know, that's a big deal. Can you play Shiny Happy People? I can. I'm not going to. No cutaway. That's tomorrow morning. I've always struggled enjoying creative hobbies, and I've yet to find some creative outlet I enjoy. Any advice? Yeah. Stop looking and find something else you might want to enjoy. You might not want to do all that stuff. Sounds like you don't. That sounds right on. If you have such a problem, thanks. Do you like the mouth apple? I don't know. I don't know. Every 6 months, lucky I got broader for you. So there's 3 months. I don't use elixirs. I don't like the sound. Favorite Rage Against, their famous one. Frank Ocean's good. Everlong, okay. Any chords you find challenging? All of them. You should listen to Hannah. Okay. 25 still in Mom's Basement. Any advice? Keep being you, man. Their famous one. Yeah. What do you think was the greatest feat in music history? I don't pay attention to that. No way you said that. I said it. What's this room you're in? The one I am. Sometimes I think of transiting. It's been a big decision. You'll have to figure it out. It's your life. Decisions are your life. Advice to get over loneliness. Read. How are you able to get your music uploaded to? You look it up on the internet. What is the name of the last song? Everlong. You diabetic? No. Do you power? No. They're all famous. Guess so. Favorite movies? La Dolce Vita. First job was Long Crew. Drug you can make coded train in 6 months. I'm like, can you play Everlong? Yep. All right, so we're frozen over here. Any Seeger? Yep. Cat Stevens? Yep. Movements? Yep. Well, I wish you could say alarm. I gotta go. Okay, New York. See you later. How are you able to get your music? Yep. Would you cut your hair for $2 million? Sure. Favorite country? I've never been out. With Love Against the Wind? Yeah, maybe. I do know it. Are blues a staple? Sorta. How was your day? Survivable. I'm sleepy. Okay, good night. You are? Okay. Where you do? Yeah. Sorry to know most of the answers to these questions. Me too. Shep, it's been months and I struggled to move on. We were only together a month, but it felt amazing. I understand. You don't want to let go. It meant a lot to you. But it's gone. You're never going to get it again. You want to know what that was? You want to know what that was? That was your favorite Matchbox car of all time. It was a souped up Camaro, black, with a big bird on the front. Yeah. And you were playing with it on your street, which was a cul-de-sac, so you're all right. Can I say that? It was a dead end. Anyway, so you're playing with that, and you're just like, this car moves like no other car you've ever had. The track is perfect. You got this dialed in. This is amazing. Over and over again, always does what you want, except that one time. It goes down the drain, the city drain. You can see it. You can get it. Maybe. It's gone. It's too far. There's no way you can retrieve it. You'll always remember it, though. You'll always know where it is. But that won't be the same for the girl. You'll never know where she is. Anyway, hope that analogy works. But you're never going to have her back. It's cool that you had that time. That time is now gone. Camaros live forever. Is Kate Bush the queen? She's my queen. I'm gonna have a little fun over here for a second. I did, yeah. Good night, Conga Mike. Does your social media presence ever make you feel jaded? No, it doesn't even affect me, frankly. Music practices affects me. Kate Bush Weather Nights is awesome. Yeah, you remind me of my best. I decided that I didn't like some parts of how a girl acted and ended things. Now I miss her. What do I do? You made the right decision. Move on. Also, though, if you start looking for people and breaking them down like that, like they're, a company that you can resell, that's not going to bode well for you. Hey, Shep, it's one of a lot. Thanks. What if I only want to play with that car and don't feel like any other is enough? Well, your time's ticking out. You won't be alive for long, so you can just mull over that for the 70 years and then just die. It doesn't matter. Mull over it. It's your life. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm absolutely serious. If that's the only car you want and you don't want to look at any other cars and you're good, be good. Suffer, don't suffer. It's up to you, man. It's your perception of the world around you. If you want to focus your energy on one person and decide there's no one else in the world and there never will ever be another person, that's a totally legitimate life. Go for it. I wouldn't want that life, but everybody's different. Ever thought about acting? Yeah, I'm going to be a musician. Thanks. If my dad was a woman, he would be my mom. You're on the wrong page. Shep, is it true you won't find love? I don't know what's true. Is listening to music a form of meditation? I don't think so. His answers are dry. Yeah. Shoot for, yeah. Hey, I hate teacher. What do I do? Suffer. Do you ever feel like we have to find ourselves just to keep looking all our lives? No. Wearing pink to raise awareness. Would you cut your hair for a hug? No, but no. Have you listened to any more Persona? No. Are you reading off 2 phones? 3. Ask the bank to check my balance. He pushed me over. It's funny. You ever get tired of certain questions? No, I don't think about it. Would you find your mantra is stoic? No. This mine was Maya Smith's. All right. How do I deal with having an anxious attachment? I don't even know what that means, man. How do you find your purpose? Keep living. What's a wah pedal with higher treble? I don't know. What motivates you? Everything. What doesn't motivate you? What do you eat? Not much. I don't know, Dusty. What's the deal with airline food? I don't know. I just broke no contact. How cooked am I? Depends on how high the oven is. What's up? What's the deal? Yeah, all right. Can I borrow your particular accelerator? No. You ever play Sitting Down? Yeah. Favorite song? C79. Is that a new guitar? Yeah. Beatles over the Who. I like old hip hop. How do I stop comparing myself? Check out my videos on Instagram. I put one up today, I think, talking about that. Tea and coffee. Zeppelin. Already did it, Cinda. Margaret is so pretty, and her boyfriend's in the army. I have no intentions, and she says that she likes talking to me. And if she ever changed her tune, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, so I just pine away, hide away, ride away from her secret smile, that face that I could trace with my eyes closed. I always find a way to never stay, keep some space. I'm gone. I'm gone. Margaret is so flirty. She brushes the dust off my feelings. Just sits there looking stunning, and we talk about books and things. And I think to myself, oh, I think to myself, I have no intentions, and she says that she likes talking to me. And if she ever changed her tune, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, so I just pine away, hide away, ride away from her secret smile, that face that I could trace with my eyes closed. I always find a way to never stay, keep some space. I'm gone. I'm gone. Jack, that's because I keep telling everyone on TikTok to come over here to ask me questions. That song is called Margaret Has a Boyfriend. No, you didn't miss that one, Cinda. How do you know if you're happy if you feel numb? Yeah. Ask me on my Twitch or my Cameo. Any tips for singing while playing? Learn Happy Birthday. Do you think music could be bad in some way? Nope. Hey, what's up? What's up? Thanks, Matthew. I do like Oingo Boingo, Danny Elfman in particular. It's pretty interesting, Jack. Do you like, yep. Hey, it's Tom, remember me? I don't remember anybody who asked me that. So no. Play fighting or, yeah. Have you ever seen 1976? Yes. Hi from Canary Islands. What's up? Thanks. Well, music's gonna be bad if radio, yeah. Do you make the art? Yeah. Mom's dreams are good. So we're trying to date if we have mutual friends? Sure. Carried with me. Heard. Friends hate me. What should I do? Not be friends with them. You think you've ever had a thought in a woman is right? No. Any advice to learn to love myself? Write it down. Oh, what a shame. Spent a lot of time supporting you. I'm happy to have you gone if that's the way you talk to me. You were never supposed to be here and none of your support meant anything. You're empty and you're disingenuous. Can't wait for you to be gone. It's not a shame at all. Everything's working out perfectly. I'm blocking and muting you now just for saying that. Goodbye. Versus self? Yeah, they're good. How do your room get like this? I don't know. Marta's boyfriend, someone no really too. Oh no. Rate of your day, out of 10. 6.9. Why didn't he like you? I don't care. Favorite TV show? Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Stop being so mean. Oh, you are just so cold. Oh no. Opinion on Primus. Love. How do I know if she likes me? I don't know. Alright, this is my song called Destitute. So I'm coming out of this bar, and I drank way too much, so I've ordered a cab. While I'm waiting there, these girls pass by, and I said, hey, what do I look like to you? Do I look like destitute? Like a hollowed out loser? And I said, no, you look like someone waiting for a cab. I said, I'm someone waiting for a cab. And it was really sweet. Then I saw myself in their eyes. someone who wasn't so bad. For a second I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not so bad. Then I ran to the corner. Then I ran back as I remembered the cab. And that was a nice night. That was a wake-up call. That was a nice night. There were good people and all. Oh, I said, hey, what do I look like to you? Do I look like destitute? Like a hollowed out loser? And they said, no, you look like someone waiting for a cab. I said, I'm someone waiting for a cab. And it was really sweet. And then the cab pulled up. I got it. And I went home. Thanks, Hudman. Are there any themes or message? No, it's just my brain on paper. What's up, Cola? Why do you run to the corner? Because I'm drunk. How's the math going? It backed off. I'm all right, Cinda. I've had a terrible past 7 days, but I'm getting better now. Cannon, will you play Sonic Reducer? I don't know what the band is. Dusty Bishop Gold. Thanks. I'm getting over my ex. Is this good? Yeah. How do you have time? I don't. Thoughts on Made of Pain? Don't know them. Hey, how do you deal with someone suddenly going cold on you after 7 years of communication? We started to get really close, and then nothing. So you knew someone for almost 7 years, you weren't very close, all of a sudden you got really close, and then they went cold. They didn't like the way the relationship changed, and they're not comfortable with being in it the way it is now. Coffee still getting to you? The French press coffee from 7 days ago is still getting to me. I'm from Jersey. Cinda, yeah, always, but it's affected my entire body. I had French press coffee. Hello. I guess that dude hasn't. What's your favorite food? Peanut butter and jelly. How's it going? I'm all right. Paint? Yep. I blocked the girl I was talking to after we stopped talking because I thought it would help, but it didn't. And now I miss her even more, and I don't know what to do. Wow. Listen, blocking isn't going to block them out of your mind, man. What? Wow. Well, I mean, I get it. You thought it would help, but you miss her. Of course you do. You know, blocking is called not communicating with someone you want to communicate with. Now, part of it is you've blocked them so they can't actually physically get in contact with you. That has no effect on your brain. Of course you're going to miss them, but you made the right decision, and the idea to block them is the right idea as well. What you're trying to do is protect yourself from making future decisions that you're going to make that are not going to go well for you. Whatever's going to happen with this person in the future isn't going to go well for you or for her. Do you miss them? Yes. Is that genuine? Yes. But is it going to go well? No. Why? So many reasons based on just what you've told me today. And I think you already know that. Now, I'm just saying that out loud based on what you told me. I could be totally wrong. I'm just giving you information. But, yeah, I wouldn't text her. I would adhere to the block that you created because what you're going to be doing is listening to your inner voice. And that person knows exactly what to do. That's my 2 cents. Right now I'm reading The Red Badge of Courage again. Are you a pessimist? Not at all. Can you teach us a song? Yeah, for the right price. Where are you from? Jersey. What do you think of the Pogues? Love their first 3 albums. What's the meaning behind Margaret as a boyfriend? It's a story of how I was at a girl's house and she had a boyfriend. My other account got banned. Too bad. Are you not sober? I am so. I don't know what that means. I don't drink alcohol. I'll teach you one of mine. You'll teach me one of mine? Can you also create more time to put in a day? Is that possible? Ever see the show Severance? Nah, I don't care about television. What time do you usually sign off? Depends on how the night's going. Tonight's going to be early because I got to work tomorrow morning. Operation Ivy, I love. Matt Freeman's one of the best bassists in punk ever. Just bought a new digital pedal. Right on. Hey, Boston. What is the difference between inner voice and thoughts? Thoughts are less focused. What's up, Worcester? What's your work? I'll answer you on Instagram. Listen to your official version of Everlong album music. I love the electric part. Oh, thanks. What are you doing when you tap the phone? I'm just doing this. It's not the phone, it's my guitar. What do you do? Yep. Do you know the artist? Nope. What have you been listening to lately? Nothing I'd recommend. Prefab Sprout. A lot of 80s stuff that I've been learning on guitar. You listen to Ice, Nine Kills. Yeah, they're fun. Boston band. Daniel Caesar's not for me. This is my absolute favorite. Right on. What did you do after high school? Keep living. Nothing I'd recommend. True story. Do you listen? Yep. I don't talk about politics or religion on here. Are your parents musicians? Nope. I like the Deftones. Good. I don't. Ever tried? I don't talk about that. Do you curl your hair? Nope. I would never take the time to do that. I'd shave it, but I wouldn't curl it. What bands do you like the most? The ones I like? You talk about no, man. There's no politics on here. How do I deal with anxiety of dying? Read. When did you find out you lived when I was born? Early or late Beatles? Yeah. Do you have a favorite vocalist? No. I gotta go. Maybe Linda Ronstadt. Do you remember when Man Perm were cool? Yeah. We pay no attention to our tummies until it hurts. I had coffee 7 days ago. I'm way beyond that. And one of your art pieces reminds me of one of their album covers. Right on, pulling plugs. How's your day? It's all right. Voices over blur. Why do we exist the way we do? Because we do. It feels so weird when I listen to artists I thought I'd like before and I love their songs out of nowhere. That is cool. How you feeling? Surviving. This plays hilarious. Great. Peter Frampton, never really appreciated much. Good day at work tomorrow. Thanks, man. I hope so, too. Were you good at school? I was good at showing up on time. You got it, Casper. I almost forgot you had long hair. Yeah, soon. It probably won't be here. Stop reading so quick. I'm not. What kind of guitar do you have? The one I bought? Frank Ocean's good. You like Bring Me the Horizon? Eh. You like King Cruel? He's good. What about folk? Not my favorite. Okay, looks like I'm going to get going for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for... it doesn't matter. Okay. Thanks, pretty. Rap artist, Kendrick. Tool's good. Thank you, Beagle. More Travis? No. You got it. Okay, TikTok, I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 p.m. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys have a good night. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks for being here, Deathly Live. Thanks, content. Ooh. Okay, Bug T, have a good night. Twitch, you guys have a good night. I'm out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. Good night, Cosmic. Good night, Knots with. Good night, Cola. Have you still not missed a day? No, I haven't missed a day. It's a good question. I haven't even thought about that. Dude, yeah, no, I haven't. Good night. Ooh, nope. All right, we're all done there. Hey, Dusty, your sarcasm's right up there with your songwriting. Thanks. You got it, James. Hello, She Cooks and Roast. Sorry, I'm actually ending the stream now, but I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. Thanks, She Cooks and Roasts. I love your name. Reminds me of Mary Tyler Moore. Sorry, awesome. You got it, Jaren. All right, I'm out. You guys have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow.